Hello, we're here at Greatham, Hampshire, yes. And this is the Church of St John the Baptist. It's really rather beautiful, it's a ruin. And I do believe, from what I've read in the past, that this particular spot is an anvil for the ley lines for Glastonbury. So it's connected to Glastonbury. But it's a beautiful little place. Would you like to have a look? So here we go. It's a beautiful little place, lovely when there's no traffic. The yew tree that you're looking at behind the chapel is how many years old, did they say?
200 years.
200 years old.
It's one of the ones that's listed in the top 50, I think, of the country, I think it said.
Is it indeed? So that makes it a bit special, doesn't it?
England, but I'm not sure.
Okay. And this was the original chapel, wasn't it? The ruins that we're looking at here.
Yeah.
And then they rebuilt.
Yeah, the only bit survived, the roof survived was that bit, and so they mended it and made it
As you see it today, yeah. Let's go and have a look at it, shall we? Let's walk through the archway. I feel like I'm watching, what was the programme that they used to do? Was that Play School? Let's go through the round window. So walking into what would have been the inside the chapel here. Beautiful window, look at that for a painting. And we're loving today the grass that's growing up here on top of the walls, just loving it. Just gives it that touch. And look at that for a view. That's a nice photo, isn't it? Right, we'll take that one later. And at the moment, we can actually go inside and have a look. But we've got to tell you first about one of Gretham's famous residences. Residents, not residences, residents. So inside we have, who is she? Dame Marjorie Carroll, 1592 to 1632, and apparently she was very beloved of the locals. Let's go and have a look inside.
But they moved it inside.
Ah, right. So she was outside, just to clarify, but she's been moved inside. Oh, look at this, look.
Wow.
Oh my word.
The lady came along and opened it for us.
So, yeah, and here she is. Here's our Marjorie. Oh, bless you. What does it say? To the memory of Dame Marjorie Carroll, who having sure confidence in the merits of our Saviour, Jesus Christ, departed this life with great courage and comfort the 11th date of May in 1632. She was 40 years old. So this is alabaster that you're looking at here. Oh my word, let's have a little look up. We're going up. Let's have a look at the roof. Look at all of that. Look. Well, do you know, it looks like old beams.
That whip peg's been long put in there.
It's bizarre, isn't it? Look at all the holes in the beams. So that to me looks like nail holes. But if anybody has any idea what that could have been caused by, whether it would be an animal or an insect, we'd absolutely love to know, please. Save our ignorance. No, so no electricity here, chaps. Look at that. We've got candelabra. We've got a couple of churches like this in Hampshire, so might make the effort to go and visit some more in future. Oh, she's got a thought. Our Caroline's got a thought. And, oh, look, here's the font. Look in the corner. Look at that. And just a few chairs. Just a few chairs for services, because things still do happen here. And it's so lovely to see the flowers in the window as well. What a lovely thing. Love places like this, because whether you're religious or not, it doesn't matter. I think places hold some part of their history. The energy is still there, and you can still feel it and pick up on it. At one stage, this was obviously painted. We can see all the blue paint around the walls. So I don't know at what stage in its history that would have been the case. And I hadn't noticed the coat of arms for Marjorie up the top here. So that's just a little bit of interest. But let's go back out and we'll have a look from the outside, shall we? Come with us. Oh, and somebody's done a model of it. Look here. For donations. And a book for memories and comments. How lovely. Going to write a comment. Beautiful. And apparently over in the graveyard, we think in the direction of the yew tree, we're back at the back of the building now, there is a Templar's grave. So that's something a bit special, but it isn't actually marked for us to be able to ascertain which one it is. And I'm presuming that's to keep it safe from any kind of vandalism or misuse. But what a beautiful little spot. It's a great shame though, because we can hear the A3 in the distance, the road's roaring, which is a great shame. But once upon a time, this area would have just been silent and quiet, would have been really rather beautiful. I'm going to come back so that you can look at this building in all its beauty. Try not to fall over any of the gravestones. I know me, and I know how careless I can be sometimes. But there you go. So that's this beautiful little chapel in the middle of Greatham village. And you can see just over the top there, you can see the spire of the new church. That's just beyond. Through the archway.
two of them. Look, see two of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that now. You have to do that. Oh my God, it's magical.
You found something.
Where are you there? Oh, he's flying away. I think that's a male. He's got slightly, I'm sure he's slightly bigger. Oh, he's flying away. Oh well, he made another appearance. Oh, that's going round. He's coming back.